very good day to you, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Renata Singh and welcome to Madam Fixit right here on WESN. As always, this show is interactive, so you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. As well as we have that WhatsApp number, 366-9376. You can reach out to us. During the course of the show, you can send in your text messages to that WhatsApp number. We have some text messages coming in already, but before we touch on the text messages, we have a caller on the line now. This person would have reached out to me and they've been having some issues with regard to their pension, receiving their pension. Good day. How are you doing, Miss Cooper?
Hi, good day.
Good day. So tell us, what's the issue that you're having with your pension?
Okay, well, I'm a new person getting pension, right? I'm new on the system. So, if my February income was like, I got it by the 27th, so the 28th, that was a Saturday. I just said, well, I'm going to deposit it on my account, thinking, well, the first company will clear it. But so happened, it didn't happen so. So it looked like when I went back to do some transaction, I realized my money wasn't looking like anything added to it, right? So I was like, let me check with them, with the teller or whatever. So I checked with the teller and they told me that they reposted, right? So it may be in the mail. So I called the post office. They said, no, nothing is there.
What area are you from?
Pardon me?
What area are you from?
Champlain.
All right, okay.
All right?
And this is your January or February pension check?
February.
February. All right, okay, no problem. So they indicated that the pension check would be reposted to you?
That is what they said, but that posted out since, I think, the 31st of January.
All right.
Yeah.
And the one that you deposited?
Yeah, that is what I deposited.
Okay. All right, so, but it didn't show up on your
no
in your bank account. Okay,
no.
All right, no problem. Here's what I will have to do some calls with regard to this, because I know some time ago there was a listing of pension checks that they had indicated with regard to, I'm not sure if you're aware, there was some stolen pension checks and stuff like that.
Yes, I know about that. Yeah.
Right, so I'm not sure if your
no, mine wasn't in that. No,
it wasn't in that. Okay, all right, great. I'm just making sure it has nothing.
No, I have my receipt. I have my slip from the check.
Okay, all right, no problem. So what I would do is, I have your information. You had texted me majority of the information. So
yeah.
I just wanted to highlight it here on the show as well with regard to the issue that you're having. So it's just February alone?
Yes.
All right, no problem, Ms. Cooper. So we'll reach out to the relevant persons and see if we can get this situation cleared up for you.
Thanks much.
You're most welcome. Most welcome.
Okay,
enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay,
all right,
thanks.
so Ms. Cooper, she's
Bye-bye.
been having some pension issues with regard to her pension check. We'll reach out and see what updates we can have from that. But I have some updates for you guys from the Ministry of Works and Transport. Now, of course, a couple weeks ago, and I believe on Monday, we would have spoken to Mr. Sukdev. He had called us back on the show here. He called several times indicating that he's been having a problem that has been going on for over 10 years with regard to a drainage issue in Claxton Bay where he lives. Now, of course, we had reached out to the councillor, corporation, etc., and they had indicated that the issue does not fall under the jurisdiction of the corporation. So we had reached out to the Ministry of Works and Transport. I spoke to the Corporation Communications Department up to this morning, and they indicated that it has their attention, so I'm just waiting on some feedback. So Mr. Sukdev, if you're listening, I did get some good response this morning. They did acknowledge receipt of that specific issue. I brought it to their attention again, so hopefully we could have some resolution pretty soon, because I know he had indicated previously, and like I would have told the person at the Ministry of Works and Transport, is that someone had visited done a site visit many years ago, but nothing ever came out of it. So let's hope that's not the case this time. and that something is done to rectify the situation. We have another issue that was called in. Someone reached out to us with regard to garbage issue going on in Ramdial, Mahabia Lands, Morvant, and Pelican Extension Road, Morvant. And they also said that on Pelican Extension Road, there's quite a number of leaking pipelines and potholes. Now, I had reached back out to the person, the person that had texted us that information, and that is to get some more information with regard to the leaking pipelines. Whenever you guys are sending in text messages, if you can include photos and videos, that would be great. But I did speak to the counselor about this situation, and it has their attention. They're looking into it with regard to that garbage situation going on in those two specific areas. But we have a call on the line from Princestown. Good day, Princestown. How are you doing?
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm going okay. But I have another problem with the food check. And what happened last year, like it's going out, and what happened, like the post office, people like the using it out or something like that.
This is with regard to what?
Food check.
Food check, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay, no problem. Caller, hold the line. I can't seem to hear you too clearly. So hold the line. I need to get your contact number and your full name. I would have to call you after the show is over. I'm not sure why I can't hear you too clearly. Some additional updates as well. One more thing before we move on to some other issues. Someone again reached out via text message to us with garbage issues in Mount Lambert. Again, several persons over the past couple of weeks have been constantly messaging and texting us, etc., with regard to garbage issues, garbage disposal issues going on in several, not one specific location or area in Trinidad, but several parts of Trinidad. This one is Mount Lambert. This one is a bit different. This one is located not in a public space. It's actually in someone's private property. Now, the person that had texted us, they indicated that they tried several times to reach out to several persons. I'm just trying to pull up the information here. And it's been causing a problem for her because where the garbage is disposed of, it's very close to her home, and it's been causing maggots and snakes and stuff like that at a point in time. She would have indicated via text that I did try to get on to someone in county medical office, and I was unsuccessful, but I would try back again a bit later, as well as there is an issue going on it's West Moorings. Let me give the update with regard to that one time. This is Windsurf Road, West Moorings. I did try to reach out several times to the council of that area. I don't have an update, unfortunately, yet with regard to what's going on there. Again, they're indicating it's several potholes in that area. Again, Windsurf Road, West Moorings. So I would reach back out again sometime during the course of the day, and hopefully I can get a response with regards to that. We have some updates as well from the Ministry of Works and Transport. They're indicating, or advising persons rather, of the mobile units that would be in several locations. I believe this week they're going to Mayaro. That's today between 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, of course, if you live in the Mayaro area, the Licensing Division Mobile Office will be there today, and you can conduct business. Now, of course, at these mobile units, I believe they don't accept cash. They only accept card payment, so that's just something to be mindful of, as well as we have the schedule for the mobile units for the coming weeks. I believe at Toko Kumana Community Center on the 3rd of March, the 17th of March, and the 31st of March, as well as Mayaro, the 23rd February, the 9th of March, and the 23rd of March. So that's just some things to pay attention to, as well as they're advising you don't need to make an appointment to visit this mobile unit. But we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we continue to take your calls. You can continue to send in your text messages to 366-9376. We'll be right back.
Burning questions, urgent topics, welcome back to One on One, the show where we tackle the most current and pertinent subjects that are affecting all citizens, where we ask the hard questions and have in-depth conversations. What separates One on One from other talk shows is that the conversation stems from a younger perspective on topics that affect the fabric of our society. One on One, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on WESN Content Capital.
The issue, the continued rise in the price of flour and its impact on the cost of living in Trinidad and Tobago. How should we go about it? I want to ask you, what has been revealed to you about the state of vulnerability in the country because of this exercise and because of what we're going through? Is the government losing the war on the vaccine front?
The discussion should revolve around the common good for the greatest number of people in Trinidad and Tobago.
How do we inculcate a sense of respect and regard for people who may not be of your own political ilk or persuasion?
The communities are now being used by political opportunists. So
when the tables are turned, it's the same way. Okay, this has been 10 questions. I'm Andy Johnson, and we'll see you next time.
Is it politics? What is it? Is it that nobody cares about sports?
The kind of support that sport used to get in the past is no longer here.
The thing is, taking a knee doesn't mean that that's the only thing you're doing now, Andy.
Right.
Taking a knee along with other stuff.
Samantha, what are you looking forward to when you return home to Trinidad and Tobago after winning the title?
Thank you very much for speaking it into existence.
Is it no pressure on Nicholas Paul?
It makes me more motivated to work hard and to go out there and rep the red, white and black.
Why are we sending a team to the Winter Olympics?
There are a number of Trinbagonians who are in the diaspora and have grown up in winter sport. It's an opportunity that the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee will not close the door.
I also believe in the players that we have. Once you can motivate the players, you can get the best out of them.
It may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, but we all need each other to wear a mask, wash our hands, watch our physical distance, and stay at home. We need you safe. Together we can make the difference. Together we can curb the spread of COVID-19. So let's be responsible in our actions. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. Mission-based, people-focused, community-driven.
Back to Madam Fixit. Again, you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as that WhatsApp number 366-9376. We can take your text messages and WhatsApp messages during the course of the show. Please don't call the WhatsApp number during the course of the show. We will not be able to take your call on that WhatsApp number during the course of the show. But we have some additional updates from the Ministry of Works and Transport. Of course, they're advising of some temporary traffic disruption on Kunjal Road, Barakpo, and of course this is to facilitate culvert reconstruction works, which will be conducted during the period Wednesday 23rd February to Monday 7th between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. And you're advised that the roadway shall only accommodate local traffic on Wednesday 23rd February. Of course, you are, as always, advised to exercise caution when passing on those roads and areas when roadworks are going on, as well as some additional road traffic disruption in Erin Road, Separia. This is temporary closure of the double Bailey Bridge located along the SS Erin Road, Separia on Thursday, 24th February between the hours of 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. This is necessary to facilitate the maintenance works to the Bailey Bridge in that specific area. So, of course, you are advised, as always, to be very careful when passing on these roads, or if you can find an alternative route, that might be the best option for you. We have some updates. Now, WASA, they have been several persons, as always reaching out to us with regard to leaking pipelines all around the country. But we have a call on the line, so I'm going to stick a pin in that conversation and we'll chat about that after this call. Good day, caller. How are you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good day. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. So tell me what's the problem.
I would like to be able to talk to you off air and seek your guidance.
Sure.
I'll be most thankful, please.
No problem. So hold the line. We'll take your name and your contact information so that I could give you a call after the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're most welcome. All right, back to this conversation with WASA and their leaking lines. They're advising of the, well, they have reached, I'm not sure if it's an accomplishment, but they are indicating and advising the public of how many leaks that was repaired over the past couple of weeks. 2,172 leaks repaired for the month of January alone. So that's some good news for persons who, would have reached out to us. I know that several parts of the country, persons would have called us and indicated that WASA did in fact come and rectify the problem, but there's still many leaking lines in several parts of Trinidad, and just today, for the morning alone, several persons have reached out to us via text message indicating such. I believe we have some footage of a leaking line in Aranguez, and this person actually indicates that this leak has been going on for a while.
So look at this. All this water is from the same leak since September of last year. People making report in the area. Every week somebody reporting this leak. WASA can't reach to fix it yet. Minister of Public Utilities. How much it does cost for WASA to make a gallon of water for people to drink? How much 100,000 gallon leak out here every day? This leaking constantly, but around West people can't get water. Yet WASA been leaking since September last year. Nobody coming to fix this. Who is to be held liable, accountable for all this wastage of resources? All this wastage of taxpayers' money? Who in WASA is to be held liable? Somebody had to be held accountable. Somebody had lost their work for this. How much money this is here? How much taxpayers' money lost here? And up to now, and we're talking about since September last year. Pedestrians can't use the pavement. People falling down here, because the water there is so long, it's creating moss. Tell me this thing.
So that's one of the issues I was sent in just this morning alone, as well as there is another one occurring in Sangre Grande. Now, I think there is some footage of the Sangre Grande leak. So no, this is not the leak itself. I'm not sure if we have the footage of it. If we could pull up the footage. So this is the leak that you could clearly see going on there, and the person would have indicated, you guys can see a brick on top the pipeline there. They indicated that they would have put the brick there to kind of try to stop the water from coming out of the line. So I'm going to reach out to WASA with regard to this. Again, these persons that have been reaching out to us, it's not leaks that has just surfaced. It's things that has been going on for several weeks and months on end. They have reached out to WASA several times and they've not gotten any resolution. Of course, here on the show, we have reached out to WASA several times with regard to leaking lines, and they did act. So I'm hoping that when I send this information in, that could be done. We have one more issue, again, another leaking line. This person texted us in there saying this leak has been occurring since January 2022 on Riverside Road, Curep, near Anil's Supermarkets and Leslie Chang. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. There's a lot of water being wasted there. They're indicating on a daily basis. Several persons would have called and got no response. So, yeah, this person is asking us to reach out to WASA. Again, another leaking line problem. I'm not sure. Again, it's really good to see numbers like that, over 2,100 leaks fixed in January alone, but it still doesn't discount the fact that there's still a lot of work left to be done, lots of leaking lines. As well as someone would have indicated, and several persons I saw posting on social media under this specific post that WASA would have made, and they're indicating that yes, you fixed the leaking lines, but then there's also the issue of roads that were dug up to have these lines fixed, now leaving another issue. So we're going to reach out to WASA, and I'll keep you guys updated as always with regard to those specific situations. So we're going to go to another short break. When we come back, we will continue to take your calls. Again, you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. We'll be right back.
Gift giving during a lockdown can still be hassle-free with a gift from FanZone with delivery options available nationwide. Visit and browse our Facebook and Instagram pages for all your official licensed merchandise and apparel and have it delivered to your door. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. FanZone, we've got you covered.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs. Visit us in-store at Forces Flagship McLean. Shop online now at thebesttoys.com. Order via call or WhatsApp at 332-BABY. And remember, we have the best toys at the best prices.
Join me, Sule A. Joseph, as I delve into the day-to-day psychological issues plaguing our society. We will discuss behaviors that encompass the biological influences, social pressures, and environmental factors that affect how you think, act, and feel. Sight, Thursdays at 11:30 a.m., only on WESN, Content Capital.
A reminder from WESN. We urge you to protect yourself and others from the spread of COVID-19. Stay safe by taking some simple precautions. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Maintain a safe distance from anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Wear a mask. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay at home. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention. Following the above can help us all to help each other.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. Again, those numbers on the screen, you can call 622-9338 and 623-9376. We have a caller on the line, Roslyn from Gasperlo. Now, we would have spoken to Roslyn, I believe since December. We've been having correspondence with Roslyn with regard to an issue she had with a leaking line. The leaking line was fixed. However, there's some drainage issues that she's been having at her home. And of course, we had reached out to the councillor. They did indicate that they will be going to do a site visit, etc. Now, the last time we spoke to Roslyn was about 3 weeks ago, and I believe she has an update for us with regard to what's going on with the situation. Good day, Roslyn. How are you doing?
Hi, morning, Madam Fixit. How are you?
I am doing well. What's the update? Did anyone visit you?
Well, my update, no one. Miss Jenna hasn't, she stopped calling. And the MP, no, I reached nowhere with her. She said she will do a site visit, and up to now.
And that was about 3 weeks ago, right?
The 8th of January, 11:45 was my appointment. And she said she will do a site visit. She never come up here, but 2 days after she was in Monwash with the protest.
Right, and they didn't indicate when they would be coming?
No. All she told me, I telling her about the drain in front of the road that the place started to cave as well. She telling me something about to get some permission or some letter from permission asking about the land because I told her about the incident. I was caving as well.
So you need to get a permission letter for what?
to see about the drain in the road. I don't want them fixing nothing in the land. I tell her, I say, if it's possible, because it's costly for me to get a mini excavator to help dig out the trench that my son is trying to see to assist ourselves to, you know, repair there. So I don't know what she wants the thing to come to do for the drain, and she ain't come to see to know what's going on as Miss Jenna and them did.
So, the councillor would have came and they did the site visit?
No, they only come that first time, right, when we the weekend water.
Right, they didn't come back since. Because
they never come back.
I will follow up with her because she told me that she was going to send someone to look into the drainage situation that was going on across by
Well, I understand her situation, right?
Yes,
because
yes.
I'm a parent.
Yes.
But, I mean, well, I know she probably would have sent Crystal, but nobody in called to know what's going on. Nobody, you know.
All right, no problem.
And it's time I going back to the MP because as I tell her, I say, what are you waiting? God forbid that something should happen to my place. Then all they'll come to give me a mattress and a hamper to stand up in the air with it.
All right, so I'll reach out
again. It don't
again.
make no sense. She's not making sense. But you're going to stand up 2 days after I went to your office to stand up with some people in our protest doing stupidness.
All right, so of course I could understand your frustration. I mean, it's dry season now, but when it starts to rain...
And I mean, as I tell her, we are trying to help ourselves. She tell me she think it only have one excavator and she will see what happens. And I cannot even get onto the chairman, Mr. Awong. I went up there what day it was, they say he's not in office. I don't know if everybody hiding.
All right, I'll reach out to I'll try to get onto the chairman, and as well as I'll follow up with the councillor as well and see, you know, what's the keep back with regard to this specific situation. Because I don't want you to have to call us one day and tell us something happened to your house.
That is what I don't want. That is what, yes, madam, fix it. Because as I tell you, me and my son, we trying to help what we could help with. But I am not working, he's doing his little end, and we trying to help because we had to pay workmen to do work as well.
Of course.
If we get assistance somewhere, we will help ourselves.
But the leaking line, it's all good, right?
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Thank you.
All right, good. I'm glad to hear that it didn't come back. You know, sometimes when they fix lines and stuff like that, it's always good to, you know, follow up after a while, just to make sure that everything is still intact.
Of course, because I would have called you at least.
All right, no problem, Rosalind. Thanks so much for keeping us updated, and we'll chat soon.
Would do.
Take care. All righty, that's Rosalind. She's been having that issue again. We've been talking to her since December, so it's quite a long time we have been, you know, trying to get this situation rectified for her. But we have some updates before we wrap the show from TNTech. They're advising of their planned maintenance work this week, I believe today, in Orange Hill, Five Rivers, St. Augustine, St. Francisque, and Tabaquite, as well as on Friday. I believe we have the picture of it. Laventil, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Charlottesville, 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Palatuvier, 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Beach, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. San Fernando, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And St. Croix, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you live in these areas, again, you can find the details with regard to the affected areas with these planned maintenance work from TNTech on their social media as well as their Facebook. So stay plugged with their social media to get updated information, as well as, of course, on Monday they had rolled out, this is an update from the Ministry of Health, last Monday, well, this Monday that went here really, they would have launched the COVID-19 vaccination drive in secondary schools, targeting schools, personnel, parents, and students ages 12 years and older. And of course, this is phase 1, and it will run from February 21st to the 25th, and it targets 35 schools across the country. Of course, the vaccination of students 12 to 17 years of age will only occur with the written permission of a parent or guardian who must be present at the time of vaccination. Of course, you can find pre-registration forms for parents, the staff members, and students. It's available on the Ministry of Health's website at www.health.gov.tt, as well as at the identified schools. So if you would like your kids to be vaccinated, again, it's 35 schools across the country. You can have your child get their vaccination at any of these 35 locations. We have one more update. Again, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, they're advising of missing person Shamaya Steele, 17 years old, of Lloyd Avenue, Calcutta Road, number 2, Freeport. She was last seen on the 18th. Now, of course, if you have any information, you're advised to call Shogunas Police Station at 665-5217 or 999-555. 911 or 800-TIPS. But that's how we wrap the show for today. You can stay connected with us here on Madam Fixit via that WhatsApp number after the show is over. That number is 366-9376. I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care.